Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bad Dadvice podcast. This episode is brought to you by our friends at Bierstick. Bierstick. Drink 2 beers in 2 seconds. And from said Bierstick, we only drink the finest beer in town, and that is from our friends over at VooDoo Brew Pub. VooDoo Mama Brew. Right in the heart of San Marco, downtown Jacksonville, Duval. Empty Calories is our beer of choice, but they've got...
I forgot there's only one camera angle. Everyone just saw me yawn.
You're on camera. I don't have time.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
I don't have time to press the button for Duval. Hold on. Can we go back? I don't even know where the button is.
I was just giving you...
Yeah, he just did it. He just ripped it.
Here we go.
Duval.
Thanks.
Nice.
There you go.
Great timing.
Now I'm off track. Oh, yeah. So we drink Empty Calories, but they do have all different kinds of flavors, varieties of beer for any palate. So go check them out. As you guys can see, Cardwell is not here today, so
We're a little out of whack.
I think he loves when we're not here, and he loves when he's not here, and it doesn't run as smooth. Not to say it runs smooth when he is here.
Yeah.
But like anytime there's some kind of like technical difficulty,
Right.
Like he's gonna be pissed that we're only using one camera angle.
He was mad at me and Abs for bouncing our legs too much.
right? I've been doing it to do that. Yeah, but right, he's gonna be mad at the one camera thing, and we're gonna tell him that it's because we couldn't get the other ones to work to make him feel better. But really, it was like, we're just gonna do one camera. Fuck it.
Yeah.
He's gonna be mad that he's like, oh, can't get good clips for TikTok. I'm like,
yeah, we apologize. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's just going to be a very straightforward angle of 3 overweight men talking for about 30 to 45 minutes.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Overweight.
Some of us more than others.
I'm working out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna drink this beer stick real quick. On the last episode, I've decided I'm done drinking beers for no reason. So I will dedicate all beers consumed on this podcast moving forward. I didn't really give this one much thought, so I gotta come up with one real quick. This beer is gonna go out to my wife Janie. She doesn't watch. I don't even know why I'm dedicating it to her, but Janie, this beer is for you. Thank you for being a great wife and a great mother. Cheers.
And if you want to buy your own beer stick and dedicate beers to your wife, go ahead and use promo code DADVICE at checkout on the Bierstick website for 20% off your order.
Ooh, delicious.
Nice.
This is where Cardwell would chime in and talk about the next thing, but he's not here, so somebody else should.
Yeah, I'm not used to like doing the promos, so I was like waiting on Cardwell to start speaking.
Right.
The other product we don't have the what's he call it? The blue beer snorkel.
The beer snorkel, the beep boop.
The
beep boop bagoo.
Come in a pup dump truck or something.
Come in a pup dump truck. Yep.
Something like that.
That's what he calls it.
That's what he called it last episode, something like that.
The come in a cup dump truck?
I don't think he called it that.
That's what he called it.
What?
Yeah.
We'll have to look back at that, but I don't think
Pretty
that's
sure.
what he said.
Play it back.
Yeah, we'll
it
fat check it later.
But yeah, we don't have the blue beer snorkel here. So we're going to move right on to Bro Coaster. The coaster for bros.
Coaster for bros.
Go on over, get you a little Bro Coaster. It eliminates all the arguing over who chugged a beer faster, because clearly right now it's me.
Yeah.
Did Nick Carmeris send the thing?
No.
Wow. I'll have to call him this week.
Did he text you and say he was going to do it?
I don't know. He texts me every time I shout him out. And he's
delayed.
Yeah, and that kind of pisses me off because I shouted him out. That was who I dedicated my beer to.
He didn't text you?
No.
Has that episode come out yet?
I don't know. Does it come out tomorrow?
I think it comes out tomorrow.
Does it come out tomorrow? Okay.
No, I think it came out last week.
It came out last week.
I think it came out last week.
Yeah, so, yeah. What the
Oh,
shit. Jesus, dude.
Yo! If you would like to donate, this is real fucking broken now. Oh, no, I got it.
What was Cardwell's bet with this? He'll Venmo you like $1,000 or something.
Something like that.
I think it's like 1,000, 1 Bitcoin. I think it
You
was.
might get. You're gonna get some money if you can send a video of you chugging a beer off a bro coaster.
just right.
Pretty much guaranteed you're gonna get some money.
buy.
Yeah.
Go get.
Honestly, we don't even care if it's like 10 seconds.
Go get a bro coaster. Send a video of you drinking a beer. I think he wanted it to be under 3 seconds.
And we will reimburse you for the bro coaster.
The first person to go out and get a bro coaster, send us a video of just. I don't even care if you drink water out of it. Just send us a video of you using a bro coaster. We'll send you $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, or send a video of and we'll also accept
Yos. If you send naked grandmas,
either of those are acceptable videos.
Nice.
that would be mad
Yeah, so
funny.
current record is at what, 2.2
I think it was
seconds
2.2.
still?
2.2. So
Yeah.
we're at.
Yeah, let's see if I can beat it.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
If you want to watch him do it, check us out on the YouTube. It's just one angle. It's not a very flattering angle.
Yo, nice haircut.
Here we go. Ooh,
Ooh,
here
that
we
looks
go.
fast.
Ooh. Ah, he didn't get it.
2.3.
That actually was a pretty good angle to watch the chug there. That was
Yeah.
nice. But
that was fast.
what was it? What was it? 2-3.
Yo, I
That's very impressive.
speaking of bro coasters and
That
beer
one
sticks,
felt good, so it's like really disappointing.
it was fast, like from coaster to mouth. That was
Yeah.
real quick and real smooth. But my cousin,
I mean, I
he-
think I could chug a beer quicker than you beer stick, though.
I haven't, I haven't lubed this
Yeah,
beer
here
stick
we
up in a
go.
long
Here
time.
we go. Now here come the
I
excuses.
do it every time. No, I do. I get it all good to go when I bring it up here.
I think we're going to do
What do
that
you
next
mean?
time.
I make it good to go when I bring it up here.
You spray it
Yeah.
before you bring it up.
I get it nice before I bring it up.
What? It's always up here when I get up here.
Right, because who do you think? It's not like a magical thing.
No,
I
but
get.
you wash it.
I have to wash it and lube it.
Wait,
and get it ready
wait,
to go.
wait. When you wait.
We take it downstairs after every time
I know.
we do this.
I know we wash it. I'm aware of that. But when you reassemble it, you lube it up.
I make
prior
it all
to
ready to go.
reassembling?
Yeah, make it all ready to go.
Oh, no wonder. That makes so much more sense now. I didn't know that because I was like, this is real weird. It should not be gliding this easily.
I know it's all ready to go.
After not using it for a week.
You know, you don't clean up. I clean up all the trash.
Well, I think that's gross too. No, I help clean up the trash, but I think that's probably
No,
gross too.
you
That
walk it downstairs.
that you spray and put it in the trash can.
Last week you set it on the counter. Said, all right, boys, I'm out of
The
here.
big can. Yeah, it's on the counter. I don't know what you do with that, man.
What do you do with your trash?
I don't know.
What
What
do
you,
you do
I don't know
with
what you do with that. I know where you put your mail, but I don't know what you do with your trash. But my cousin, he is moving in to the fountains at UNF.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so I might have to load him up with
Definitely.
get him a beer stick, get him a bro coaster.
We should try
One
to
of
get him a
the,
care package. Yeah, for
one
sure.
Of,
Yeah.
one of the guys that I work out with is getting married next week. Not this weekend coming up, the next weekend.
Yeah,
So I told him I'd get him a beer stick.
get him a beer stick, dude.
Told him
Dude,
I'd get him a beer. I said, listen, it will be the life of the party. Your wife will hate you because you'll be in every picture with it. Like that beer stick will be in every
Oh
picture.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
like
photographers gravitate towards that thing.
oh fuck yeah. It's guest of honor.
I know.
on
Tiffany was really mad at me because because I was also holding the beer stick and facilitating it at their wedding.
Yeah.
I'm in like 75% of their pictures.
It's heck of an apparatus. Brings people together.
Cardinal's wedding was like a beer stick commercial.
Yeah,
It was fucking
it
crazy.
might as well have been.
It was crazy. And you would think, looking at the pictures, they were like, man, there's a lot of these fucking beer sticks at this thing. No, there was one.
There was one.
There was just one. We were
true.
like, man, that thing's everywhere.
That's why everybody got COVID after it.
I didn't get COVID.
Yeah, okay.
That was like before COVID was like COVID. It was like, pre-COVID COVID.
No,
Yeah,
his
so-
wedding was after COVID.
Yeah, Carter's wedding was after COVID.
Was it after
It
COVID?
was like
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah,
Carl got married 2 years ago.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
in May, right?
Yeah, I think it was May of
Yeah, he's like
23.
2 years ago, like next week.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
That's crazy. Maybe that's why he's not here tonight.
Feels like feels like a lot.
Is his
longer
anniversary
ago.
right now?
Yeah, that's why he's not here. Yeah.
Oh, that makes
It might be when this episode releases.
I have
Hey,
no-
happy anniversary.
I don't remember what the date exactly was, but I'm pretty sure it was in May.
Yeah, I don't know. Happy anniversary, Cardinal.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
why
hey,
not?
Hey, shout out to you, man. All right, what's new, everybody? You guys?
Should we do an introduction to our segment that we always do.
So, anybody got any updates?
Yeah, I've got an update.
Oh boy, do I have an update for you.
Somebody give me a mother flippin' update.
Yeah.
That was very Cardwell-esque.
I'm
The only thing you needed to do at the end was add in some
I'm
words.
laughing
that, like,
extremely hard at that because you know Cardwell's gonna watch this and be like, "Bro, they can't fucking segue
Dude.
without me."
They're lost without me, dude. They're lost.
I got no clue what's going
You
on.
know that's where he's gonna he's gonna say that.
The
Like,
Aussies.
Oh, nice segue.
I actually
Trey.
heard that the Aussies, like the only reason they watch is for Cardwell. So like I think they're gonna be disappointed that he's not on.
Our
That's
viewers
what I
are going to
heard.
go down a little bit.
I think our viewership might go down.
our
because
international viewers.
the
Don't worry,
international viewers-
don't worry, Aussies. He'll be back. He'll be back.
Aussies
Didn't that what you just said?
Aussies.
or Aussies?
Why did you say Aussies?
Aussie,
Yeah,
Aussies. You talking about like,
Aussies like UNF
the
mascot.
UNF? The Aussies? Are you talking about like?
Wait,
The
what? When you
UNFSB
guys refer
awards.
to Australian people, you call them Aussies, not
Yeah, like Australia.
Aussies.
It's not Australia.
It's not not Australia.
Wait a minute.
How do you think Aussies is spelled?
Y'all are fucking with me right.
How do you think Aussies is spelled?
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
How do you think Aussie? How do you
Oi,
think,
oi, oi.
how do you think
Y'all aren't
Aussie?
saying it right.
How do you think it's spelled?
You don't get it, dude.
AUSSIES.
So why is you going z, not s?
As a nation. What do you mean? Double S makes a C sound.
As a nation?
I need to assess the situation.
Right, there you go. Give me access.
Yeah.
This is
double S makes a C
this
sound.
is a weird hill you're dying on here.
Jeez.
Okay, I think in honor of Cardwell not being here, we should play his update first.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Does that make sense?
100%.
For sure.
100%.
Okay, so just to cue this up, because I know Cardwell's like waiting for us to play it. He's like, "You guys better play that thing." We're not going to make you wait, Cardwell. We're going to play it right now. There's a chance that we try to pause it and interrupt him even when he's not here. So bear with us.
100% chance that
We'll
we
just
do that.
talk. We'll just talk over him. While
This
he's
is
talking.
Jaime's pre-recorded update.
All right, I'm gonna speed run this here. All right,
Hold on.
kid got bit at daycare.
I'm gonna speed run. How long is this thing?
This is a minute and 15 seconds.
That's a speed run.
it's pretty speedy.
You know what? Probably for him, it is pretty speedy.
Okay.
He takes forever to get
I
through.
He's
just,
his
talking-
I just wanted to check.
He's talking very fast right out of the gate. Like,
Yeah, he's like ripping it.
do you think I think he runs out of steam halfway through.
Just
Right.
like slow-
I don't think we.
What if-
I don't think
what
we
if-
ever get to halfway through.
What if he's like fucking with us in this thing and he's like, all right, and he goes into like the first update and then it's just like a 45-second pause.
I think
that'd
that
be
he
funny.
starts very fast and then he like trips up and then he composes himself and like kind of loses it like right in the middle. Catches maybe some fire at the end, maybe a little fire at the end. That's what I'm
Okay.
guessing.
Okay.
And none of us have listened to this. This is if he like says reckless shit and we like can't release this episode, then I'll just be mad at him because
Yeah.
Also,
we're
how
not
many,
pre-vetting this.
How many times do you think he filmed this?
This is
Recorded
not the
this?
first take.
This is not his first take.
No, this is first take. I think
think it's
I
first
think
take?
this is a one and done.
Oh yeah, he's the king of that. Of
He's-
like,
yes.
it's shitty, but he just like sends it. No, that's
Right.
fine.
This is
Yeah,
a
just
one
like,
and done
screw
deal.
it, I'm good.
Yeah. All right, that's it.
All right, let's listen to this from the top. Take it from the top, just to give it all the vibes.
All right, speed run it.
All right, I'm gonna speed run this here. All right, kid got bit at daycare on the back. How that happened? No idea. Broke the skin a little bit. He got lotta sick. He got little sick. Back.
He got lotta sick.
He got a lot of sick. He got
got a
little
little
sick.
He got a lot of sick.
Okay, after 14 seconds, I was pretty confident it was a one taker. I'm 100% confident
It's
one take.
definitely a one take.
Okay.
That's a single
Yeah,
take.
no doubt.
Okay, that's a single take. Let's pick it up from lotta sick, little sick.
A lot of sick. Tiff got noro. I got noro. He started doing better at daycare. Shitting a lot, eating a little, eating nothing, drinking nothing. Do you have hand, foot, and mouth?
What is he doing? Why is he not talking in full sentences?
I can only imagine that he's like walking through his neighborhood, like like pushing Landon in a stroller and like
What is
Talking into his
What is he talking in riddles? What is
like
he-
I think coming up we're gonna hear like a car drive by.
I think he's like wearing a green jacket with question marks on it. Like, what is he doing? Answer me this, Batman. Got a little sick, got a lot sick. Norovirus, norovirus. What do you think? Okay, let's pick it up from gibberish land. Here we
Oh,
go.
you're just a ginger with eczema. More skin problems. Molars, teething, more pooping from antibiotics. Eating better than eating nothing. More teething. Tantrums. Tantrums started. A lot of tantrums. 10-mile
Lost it.
walk from me to stop the tantrums. 2 days of sickness from severe dehydration from said 10 miles. Easter went great. And other than that, I think everything's been good. Yeah. Love the little bastard.
Oh my god, did he throw in there?
I didn't hear a single complete sentence that whole time.
I don't know what that was.
Oh man, that was hilarious.
Cardwell, you know this is a podcast. You're allowed to talk in full sentences.
Yeah, I'm pretty blown away by that.
That is so.
But
funny.
that's exactly what I expected it to sound like.
Yeah, like I don't know why I expected anything.
So he
different.
said that he went for a 10-mile walk, and then got severe dehydration and was sick. Is that what he said?
That's what it sounded
Yeah,
like.
that's what it sounded like.
Nice. So just most of his update was sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
a lot of sick, little sick.
A lot of sick, little sick.
Lot of sick. Norovirus.
He was here.
No, you just got eczema, you ginger ass bag.
Cardwell was here. We were playing. We had a little boys' night on Saturday night. We were playing board games. He was hacking up a lung, like Saturday night. So
A lot of sick, little sick, dude.
he was a little sick then. That's for sure.
You should have seen him when he was a lot of sick.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Well, thanks for the update, Cardwell.
Yeah, appreciate it. Hope you're just a little sick now, or none sick,
Yeah.
but just not a lot sick.
I'm trying to think if there's like a good sound I could play. Anybody got any ideas?
No.
No.
Sorry, Cardwell. I feel bad, man.
Get better quick.
Sounds like you're
A
going.
lot of
through some-
sick, little sick. Get
Sounds
better
like
quick.
sounds like you're going through some rough times, my dude.
This is a poem right here. A lot of sick, little sick.
Get better quick.
Get better quick. There you go.
Nice.
That clip is entirely too long.
Apparently, Tiff, Hardwell's wife, loves that. Like, she wants that to be a thing.
She wants us to like talk over.
She wants us to meme over that sound clip.
Really?
Yeah, she's a fan.
Huh?
I'm more of a fan of this. That's more me. Just nice and quick.
Nice and quick to
Get
the
to
point.
the point.
To the point.
Do the roar. You know what I mean? All right, let's go update abs. What do you got?
Sure. I forgot what I was gonna say. Easter was good. We went up to North Carolina to visit Janie's family. And that was actually Janie's parents are moving to Atlanta, so that was the last time we'll go up to Hickory. At least like to their house. So I'm sure we'll go to Hickory again, but
Why?
yeah, seriously. No, we got friends and stuff up there.
You have
you do?
friends up there?
Yeah, I'm friends with the people up there.
Who?
I've befriended. You sound like an owl.
Who?
I've befriended like Janie's parents' friends, Janie's family friends.
You're friends with your wife's parents' friends?
I mean, not like friends.
Hey, Karen,
but
how's
you're-
it going?
You're not like friends, but you're like friends enough to go to Hickory, North Carolina to visit them.
Yeah, I mean, you also got to remember it's like
You're gonna
that's
stay in their guest room?
like no, but like that's like Janie's childhood town, like where she grew up. Like if your parents didn't like your parents still live in the town you grew up.
Right, but
Like, if your
Megan's not
parent-
friends with my parents' friends.
She's not as fun as me, bro. Duh. I mean, these are dope. These things that she got are dope, but
They are.
yeah. So I think we'd go back. I think we'd go back up there. It's a cool little town, but yeah. So they're moving to Atlanta. So that was the last time we went up there. Did a couple like Kennedy was a part of a few Easter egg hunts, like one at school and then one at the country club and then one at Janie's parents' house. I don't think she really gets it. She's not. She's like, it's like if she even picks up a single egg, it's like that's the only one she picks. She's like, I don't need the other ones.
I got this one.
This one is great. And she'll like walk past like 20 eggs to get this one.
Right.
And she's like, no, this is the one.
There's no value in the quantity of eggs.
Right.
Yeah.
But some of the kids, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do some research on this. Because the one at her school, it was like Kennedy maybe got, we put like hundreds of eggs out. And her class has, 15 kids in it or whatever. Kennedy probably walked away that day with 4 eggs out of hundreds, bro. And some kids, by the time Kennedy had like one in each hand, some kids had like a full basket.
Are they the same age?
Same age. Yeah, it's all her class.
Yeah.
Same age. So some kids are just fucking greedy.
She doesn't have that competitive drive.
I just think she's not greedy.
Oh, okay.
That's a good way to look at it.
She's like, no, this is, listen, you go, you take what you need, leave the rest.
Okay.
Some kids take more than they need. It's like, no.
Well, why would they give you that big old basket if they didn't want you to fill it up, though?
That is true. That's true. But don't take more than you need, man.
That's interesting. That's an interesting take.
Yeah. You take more than you need?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Take.
Many as I can get.
No, dude.
It's an Easter egg hunt. I'm hunting.
Yeah.
We did an adult Easter egg hunt.
It's not an Easter egg frolic.
I was about to pass out. I was running so hard.
Robert Hunt.
Nice. No. I'm not going to say it. Sorry.
What? What are you going to say about Robert Hunt?
No, I was going to say a different name, last name Hunt. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
So also we flew up to North Carolina. Janie's parents, they got us flights for this weekend instead. And I was very grateful and very excited to like, because you're like, oh, I think flying gives off the perception of like it's cheaper, it's more efficient, it's faster, it's less stressful. It really wasn't any of those things. It wasn't.
Right.
Now, Janie's parents bought the flights. So obviously if we had to buy our own flights, like it would have been even more expensive. But even without buying the plane tickets, it was still equally, if not more expensive to fly. Like I had to check bags. You bought food and drinks and stuff in the airport.
Wait, you think the flying would be cheaper than driving?
Well,
I imagine flying to be the more expensive.
well, because we didn't buy the tickets. We didn't buy the tickets.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But not buying the plane tickets.
Oh, okay.
So
you guys thought you were going to save money
outside of the tickets.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I was like cost wise, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't that, and then you're like, oh well, it's definitely faster, and it's like, and it wasn't, and it was like, because you leave your house 2 hours early to get to the air, I broke it down. And it was like from the time we left our house to go to the airport to the time we like pulled in Janie's parents' driveway, it was like the same time as driving the whole way.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that. It wasn't, stress wise. It's like the airports are so crowded, and Kennedy had her own seat, and she like did pretty good. Like we got an iPad, and we did that stuff. But then like she can just like, it's just a little lap strap, so she just like stands up and she's out of it, right? And like
that's a good point.
And then she's like looking over the seat, climbing on stuff, doing all the shit, and so it was like. It was stressful, and she's like, because she's in the car, like she's in her car seat, she ain't getting out, and she'll sleep in her car seat.
Did you not want to take a car seat?
Janie's parents have a car seat in their car, so we didn't have to bring the car seat. And And then the other thing too is it's like when you fly, you got to like pick and choose what you bring. You can't bring everything. Right? Like when we drive, it's like I throw shit in there I don't even need because I got the space, you know? So that part was tough too, where you're like, you know, every time we go up there, especially like Easter, it's like she got an Easter basket, she got all this stuff, and it was like, no, there's literally no space in these suitcases. Like we cannot, like I had to tell Janie, I'm like, we cannot bring home a single thing more than what we came here in.
Right.
So I was like, so now it's like Janie's parents have to bring.
You
all
should have
this-
left all your clothes, and then shipped them back like FedEx.
Why?
Because you don't need. They're all dirt. Like just ship the FedEx like next day FedEx.
What? They weren't dirty. I do laundry. I'm not a fucking animal.
Oh, you do laundry while you're on vacation?
I love coming home with clean laundry. Yeah.
Do you do laundry when you're on vacation? I'm like a pack all the
No,
dirty clothes.
I mean, like,
I throw it all back in, and even if I
Well-
had clean clothes left,
well,
they're
wait
getting
a
washed
minute.
when
I'm
I get
like
home.
kind of the same way.
well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if I'm going on a cruise or like I was just like going to my in-laws' house. Like it wasn't like I had very easy.
But
Very
you're like, you
simple-
don't do laundry at home. Why are you doing it on vacation?
Well, I didn't do the laundry there either. Janie did all the
Well,
laundry.
don't say it like I love to come home with clean laundry. I'd love it too if somebody else is fucking doing it.
All right. All right.
But you said it like, of course I did laundry. You implied that, yeah.
Oh, of course my laundry gets done before I come home.
What?
Yeah. But anyway, so I was like, I used this whole weekend as like an experiment of the flying versus driving thing.
Yeah.
And I think I've come to the conclusion of if it's like less than, say, 10 hours of driving, I think I'd choose driving over flying.
Yeah, I think I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna do Canada in July.
Oh, I mean, you got to fly that.
Yeah.
Gotta
you
fly.
gotta-
You
You got to
no
fly
choice.
that. You
It's gonna be
can't-
brutal, but you got to do it.
yeah.
That's like, I mean, unless you broke it like, unless you broke it up into like a 4-day trip of.
The one thing that's gonna be good this time is I think we're gonna get 2-leggers instead of 3-leggers, which makes it
Oh, nice.
a lot easier.
Yeah. And you but you travel with the car seat too.
That's what Megan did last time. I'm assuming we'll do the same thing.
You know, and I thought somebody mentioned that to me too. Of like, oh, you should have traveled with the car seat, and then you just strap him in the car seat on the plane.
Yeah.
And they're, you know, because they're like, oh yeah, like my kids were good car seat riders, good car travelers. Because Kennedy's a great car traveler. And also, yeah, Janie had to change her diaper in the bathroom, and she said that was a disaster too. But
Oh, like on the plane.
yeah, like the
Speak-
changing tables and
Speaking
the
of diapers, Ivy, he's knocking out potty training pretty good. This kid's like peeing in the potty. He wore big kid undies all weekend.
Wow.
I think maybe had like one accident maybe. He's like knows when to pee. He woke up I think 2 nights in a row this week, no pee in his diaper.
That's great. Yeah,
Went right to the
nice.
went to
Kennedy
the deal.
is like she's
Still not great at school though, but good at home. We're doing the potty training at home. She's doing good. One of the things that really helped us was putting a Cheerio in the toilet so he pees on the Cheerio.
nice. Practicing target practice.
Yeah, target practice.
Not eating it though.
He wants to grab it sometimes, but
we're yeah, do not eat it afterwards. We're still just like casually like throwing Kennedy on the toilet, like, you know,
Yeah.
before she gets in a bath or whatever. But she's really not like, she just isn't really into it. She's not like,
yeah.
you know, like she does go into the bath, like she'll go into our bathrooms and like flush the toilet.
I mean, think about how much less convenient it is than just like, wait, I gotta do all this other stuff. Like, I just want to pee. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna pee right now.
right.
It's nice. It's warm.
Yeah.
It's pee. You know,
It's poop.
it's poop. That's not as good. It's pee is okay. It's poop. Ooh,
Yeah.
it's a little stinky.
So yeah, I mean that's where we're at right now.
I'm gonna go and then I'll let you jump in just because I'm gonna piggyback off of your Easter story there. Ivy painted hard-boiled eggs and cracked 2 of them, just like smashed 2 of them as he was trying to paint them.
Like
He's
on
an
accident.
he's an aggressive.
Yeah, like he's
painter.
just like smash, Hulk smash. Big into Spider-Man. He loves the big green guy. He got a Spider-Man little plushie toy for Easter, and that's his new favorite little stuffed animal plush thing. So now it's like while I'm driving, he like wants me to like put Spider-Man like make Spidey climb, and I'm like putting him on the ceiling as I'm like driving. Like,
seems safe.
Spidey's climbing. Spidey's climbing. Yeah, that's that. And then tonight he ate chalk. Like I was like, don't eat that chalk, and then he ate it. Put the whole thing in his mouth. Walked away like chewing chalk, like orange chalk. And I chased him down. I was yelling at him. Okay, spit it out. We're going to timeout. Went to timeout. He was like, a little kicking, screaming kind of thing. Made him wipe out his mouth, give him water, tried to teach him how to swish. He couldn't figure that out. And I was like, okay, do not eat chalk.
Immediately did it again.
He's like, okay, I won't eat chalk. Like, fucking, I know,
Jeez,
dude. Like,
dude.
I get it. I'm
Hop
not
off,
gonna eat
bro.
chalk. Like, fucking relax, pops. Okay. And we go back out. We're playing for 5 minutes or whatever. And up to this point, he had been like really just not listening to anything I was saying. Like he was like ripping towels out of like the towel cabinet and like messing with like the Alexa, like all this stuff. Like once we got home from daycare, he was just very defiant. Went back out the second time, ate chalk immediately again.
Oh, jeez.
Take him back for timeout. This time, timeout serious. No lights on, no fun and games. Sit with your back against the wall. And then he was like not listening, and I was like, I'm not gonna beat my son right now, but he's getting to that level. I was like, what can I say to like really get him to not?
You should have decapitated Spider-Man right in front of him.
This is what I said. I said, you want me to take off those big boy undies? Are you a little boy? Or are you a big boy? I'll take those right off. Put a diaper on you right now. And then he was like, no. He wanted to, because he has Spider-Man big boy undies that he likes to wear. And so we're doing no diaper, just undies when we're at home now. And so that was the thing that got him to like pay attention during timeout. And he was like, okay, fine. He sat with his back against the wall. So it's like the thing that we wanted, which is the big boy undies.
Yeah.
I go to take him. I'm like threatening to take away the thing that I want him to be in anyway. And he's like, no. So
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
it's like I'm playing. I'm like
That's smart.
I'm
Yeah.
like stepping up my mind.
You're
games.
3 steps
I have
ahead.
I have a feeling that one day I'm gonna, because I feel like I'm a pretty patient guy, but I have stints of impatience, and I feel like I'm gonna be one day the dad. You ever seen the dad who like, drives the lawnmower over the kid's Xbox?
Oh
Oh,
god.
jeez.
I could see myself being that dad, like getting to that point one day, and especially like with the phone. Like I could see myself one day, like taking Kennedy's phone and smashing it with a fucking hammer, because, like in the schools, it's like I spend all day, there are some days where like I literally feel like that's my only job.
Yeah.
Is just
taking phones away.
just telling kids to put their fucking phones away.
Yeah.
And so, like, there'll be a day where I'm like, I've had, I spent 100 kids telling them all to put their phones away, and then like, we're sitting at the dinner table or something like that, and Kennedy's on her phone. I'll be like, I'm fucking done with these phones, and I smash, and I just fucking throw it against the wall. But I'll try not to do that. It seems pretty.
If you're still teaching by then.
Seems aggressive.
Yeah, I'm
With your track record, you might be out of there.
I don't know, but dude,
It is like
I've
tough
kind of got the gig right now.
with like the iPad and the phone and whatever. Like Ivy's like to the point where if you give him a little too much screen time, he's definitely going to be a little kicky, screamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, well, we got to balance that because you're not watching Spidey and his amazing friends all day. Like we're going to do something else. So I could see the fight on the screen time. Ivy's just like he's like a little rascal, man. He's like a little rascal. It's just, he's got that little terrible too where it's like, he knows. I know that he knows. He knows that I know that he knows.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I'm still eating this fucking chalk.
Yeah.
I'm fucking eating the chalk, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking dare you. What are you going to do? There's nothing you can do.
I mean,
I'll
it's
take away
not-
your big boy undies.
I mean,
There's one thing you can
It's
do.
non-toxic. Just let him eat it, man.
Let him eat chalk.
It's non-toxic.
No. It's the principle of the matter, man. You can't be going around eating chalk that's orange off the ground.
He could be eating pot brownies, dude.
Right.
That's
dude.
true.
You know what I mean? Just
That's a
let
good
the-
point.
Let the kid eat chalk.
But if he grabbed a pop brownie off the ground and I was like, don't eat that, and then he ate it, that's bad. I need him to learn that when I tell him not to do something, that he can't do that.
Oh, so like it's a dominance thing for you.
It's a safety
You're not really
thing.
trying to teach your kid.
Yeah, I'm trying to
That's
teach him
true.
safety.
I pretty much let Kennedy do whatever she wants until it becomes a safety thing.
Safety thing.
And sometimes I don't realize it's a safety thing until after it's been unsafe. like, yeah, jumping on the couch looks fun. Oh shit, that is not safe. We're not gonna do that anymore.
Yeah,
That's
here,
like-
play with these knives.
That's like the best. Like it's not the best feeling, but it's like a really good feeling when like you're like, don't play. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt, and then they hurt themselves, and you go,
Fucking told you
what
so.
I tell you.
"What I just tell you?
I love that.
You're like-
I love that in the schools too, man. I love that shit.
What, hurting kids?
No. Just like telling kids not to do something, and then they still do it, and like it's something stupid happens. And I'm like, I fucking told you, man. I've been doing this a long time, kids.
So what do you got? 2 twins over there? You got a couple updates?
So kind of piggybacking off of your like telling them not to do something, they do it anyway. So both girls this week. So like we have blinds on our back sliding door. So both girls this week, like when we go to close the blinds, like because at the end of the day the sun sets right in the back, so it's like annoyingly bright in there. So we'll close the blinds. They'll run up and just like start grabbing them and pulling on them. I've already had to order like so many more new blinds. It's insane. But now it's like, now that they actually understand when we're telling them like, hey, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
It's like, they'll like walk up to it and they'll like look at me and I'll say, don't touch it. Don't touch the blinds. Like, don't do it. And Riley will kind of look at you and she'll kind of, no, like that. And like get close to it, won't touch it. Blake will run over, just start grabbing them and slinging them all over the place and then take off running and say, no. Like she knows she's not supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
funny.
So it's yeah.
it becomes a game, and that's
Yeah.
when you got to stop. You got to just
Yeah.
tell them.
Behave.
You know what I mean?
Sick.
Nice.
Sick.
Nice.
But the hard part too is like sometimes they do that shit, and like I know you or Strack are like laughing when she does that too, right? And
Yeah,
she's
I'm
like
laughing every time.
And she's like, oh, they think that's they're smiling. They think that's
Yeah.
funny. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Well, and like,
So it's like hard to like, no, you can't hit your mom, and I'm like, she's gonna slap her in the face.
yeah, like I'm always the one that's laughing, and Blake's the one who's more like, she's just gonna do it.
Yeah.
And then like whatever the repercussions are, she's like, yeah, I don't care.
Right.
But she also like whenever she does something,
Oh,
she'll
God.
like
Take play out
look
of your
at
book, yawning.
yeah,
Sorry.
right. She'll look at me for like approval or disapproval kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's like when I'm laughing, it doesn't help the situation.
100%. You can't
Like
laugh.
Emily's like, look away if you're gonna laugh.
I think you have to leave the room if you're getting overly angry or you're like gonna laugh. You have
Yeah.
to just leave the room because like they don't know like why you left the room or whatever. And it's like if you can like calm your nerves if you're like a little too yelly,
Yeah.
or if you're a little too laughy.
Yeah.
I think that's the best move.
So, and then Riley is completely in her like no phase. Like you ask her anything, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Everything is no. Doesn't matter what it is, it's no. And so like we were messing with her earlier, like, oh, do you want this? No. Oh, do you want to do this? No. Do you want this? No. You want to eat? She's kind of like looked at Emily like, yeah, I could eat, kind of
Yeah.
thing. I was like, that's my girl. I can
I've
eat
made
too.
like a game out of it where like I almost annoy Ivy with how much I preemptively say no. And I do it like, so he does this thing, I don't know if you guys have heard him do it, where he like goes like, no. He like does like a deep visceral like yells no. And so I'll do that in the car and he'll be like, no, Dada, no. That's no. And then I'll be like, but that's what you say. You say, and like I'm like reverse psychologying by saying no to them first, so that he then like just gets off of it.
smart.
Because
I might
he
try
was
that.
a no guy for a
That is
while.
smart.
Yeah, I might try that because Riley is definitely in her no era.
Yeah.
Um,
And the no era leads to the rascal era.
Yeah.
It leads to the diva, probably a diva era,
yeah,
right? Is it a rascal is it rascal flats for the boys and then like a diva for the girls?
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rascal Flats.
I'll find. I mean, I guess I'll find out.
Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. Parenthood's a highway.
Tell us about that.
No getting off that exit. Once you get on the road, there's no getting on, no rest stops there, man.
That's true. Other updates. So, New Year's resolution.
Yay.
So I had a New Year's resolution that I wanted to. I think on the podcast, all I said was like I wanted to work out every day. After about a week of that, I kind of like set a number goal for myself. I wanted to do 10,000 push-ups for the year. And when I did the math, it was really, it was like,
Yeah, that's really not that many.
it was like, yeah, it was like 30 push-ups a day for like 330 days. So it was like, it bought me almost a full month of like
Right,
not doing anything.
30 push-ups in the span of a day. It's like
Yeah. So I finished that last
2 push-ups
week
an hour
on Friday. I finished that last week on
That's
Friday. I
good.
got 10,000
That's good.
push-ups and was talking to... Yeah.
nice.
Felt good. Felt good.
I'm going Austin Powers.
So it felt good to hit that. So then I was talking to a trainer.
I also got my New Year's resolution done.
You lost 1 pound net?
No, I bought new underwear.
Oh, was that one of your?
My New Year's resolution was revamp my underwear.
I'm not even close to my New Year's resolutions.
Nice.
I have not flossed every single day.
Did you give up and then like because you missed a day you then did none?
I haven't flossed in a while now. But I will say this. I will say this. I'm going to the dentist in a couple weeks. I've flossed way more than I flossed last year.
Think they're going to notice?
I only floss. I don't know if they're going to notice. Probably not, because I haven't flossed for so long now.
Right. I think the key to like flossing for the dentist is just like floss like 10 times the hour before the dentist.
Yeah.
And like get your gums all bloody and let them heal up right before you get in there. And then when they go do their thing,
No doubt,
they don't notice.
But the other thing too is like if I went in and flossed today, I don't even know if my gums would like bleed. Like I think that's the crazy part. It's like
You got healthy gums.
I am usually that's not what the dentist says. I'm usually like I only floss like the morning of my dentist appointment.
And when you get like if you eat chicken wings.
And like if I eat corn on the cob.
Like corn on the cob.
You know what I mean? It's like so I probably floss in a normal year 8 times a year. You know what I mean? I'm brushing my teeth, but
Come on, bro. You're sucking down more corn on the cobs than that.
No, I don't need that much corn. But it's like, you know, so the dentist is always like, "Oh, when was the last time you flossed?" I'm like, this morning. And
Yesterday.
She's like, "Well, when was the last time you flossed before that?"
January.
Whenever. I said,
364 days ago.
I said whenever my last dentist appointment was. What up?
Isn't that why you pay them though? Like if I have to floss and then like what the
Well,
heck?
haven't we've had the discussion before that's like you go to the dentist every 6 months, and I think there's some biological body clock thing where it's like your mouth can only survive like 6 months with normal dental hygiene, right? Of just like brushing. So like if you brush your teeth every day, but you don't go to the dentist for like 5 years,
it's not enough.
you're gonna have cavities.
Right, not enough.
Like you're gonna like just brushing your teeth is not enough. You gotta like, you know, it's like pressure washing your driveway. You gotta pressure wash your driveway every once a year, twice a year.
If you go to the dentist
After all
every
this
6
fucking
months and
pollen,
brush,
yeah.
that's like 2 things that are like they kind of like make a decent enough oral hygiene. You can go to the dentist like every 5 years, but you got to go like way more. You got to be like
you got
hydrogen peroxide swish and
Yeah.
all the whole deal.
Yeah.
Because don't they do like I don't know, is it fluoride treatments? What do they do on your teeth now?
I do the fluoride treatment. No, it's just a money grab. Feels like just a money grab.
Where they like
I walk out there, my mouth's so fucking sticky. They put that fluoride on. I'm like,
I hate
I'm like,
that,
this
dude.
what the fuck is this? And like they're like, you can eat, but no hot liquids. I'm like, what the fuck?
Isn't that weird?
No hot liquids. Can I eat hot food?
Isn't that so weird? Like what
Eat a hot bowl
changed?
of soup.
Wait, what changed? Because it used to be don't eat for like 4 hours. So you'd be like, well, am I supposed to eat before I come in, motherfucker? Like I don't want to come in with a nasty ass mouth.
I don't eat the whole day on a dentist appointment.
It's like
I'm like, I got to get the early appointments because I fast the whole fucking day.
you're like, I'm not supposed to eat
I'm like-
beforehand
I'm
because
like,
I don't want to come in.
I brushed, I flossed, ain't nothing touching these teeth until
Right.
the motherfucker's mouth
Until that
hands are in
dentist.
that hands are in my mouth.
What changed in the chemical formula where like it used to be like you got to keep it on for 8 hours or 6 hours or 4 hours or whatever the hell it was,
Yeah.
and now they're like, oh yeah, dude, you want to like go and immediately eat? Like
No, it's
a
it's like
hamburger?
I think when I leave, it's like you can eat and drink, just no hot liquids for like 4 hours.
You don't seem like a guy that would go to the dentist,
Huh?
right?
I've been going to the same dentist my whole fucking life.
Who, Dr. Grayhills? Who's your dentist?
Dr. Domingos.
Dr. Domingos?
Yo, shout out to you, Dr. Woody Domingos, man.
Dr. Domingos.
Woody.
Yeah, dude.
Woody
he's the-
Domingos?
He's the man, dude.
That's fake.
He's the man.
That's a fake.
Oh,
That's
no, he's
Ricky
real.
Stanicki right there.
Anastasia.
Is that your
Dental.
Ricky Stanicki?
Anastasia Dental. I've been going there since I was a wee lad.
Have you seen the movie Ricky Stanicki?
No.
It's a,
It's
have you seen it?
It's just called Ricky Stanicki.
It's a fucking great movie, dude. It has John Cena in it.
Oh, that's funny.
It has who's the guy from Whiskey Ginger? What's the comedian's name?
I don't know. I can't think of it.
Put in the
I'm on
comments.
I'm
Put
on
in the
s-
comments
Yeah,
with the
I'm on the spot. I can't think
awkward pause. And then it's got the guy from High School Musical.
Zac Efron.
I knew you'd know that, idiot.
of it. Of
Come
course
on,
you do.
dude.
Of course you
Jesus.
do.
Of course you do. It's got
Yeah.
Zac Efron. It's really funny. So,
You're in your
but here's
teen
the
girl
premise.
era.
Here's the premise.
I love Zac
The
Efron.
premise is that the kids they like made up this
The guy
name.
from The Greatest Showman.
The kids made up this
Nice.
name Ricky Stanicki and like blamed this thing that happened in their childhood on Ricky Stanicki, and like everybody bought it and they like got away with this thing. So then they kept doing that the rest of their lives, and so like basically they're like, oh, Ricky's sick, he's got fucking colon cancer or whatever, so they can go like party in Atlantic City.
I feel like I have seen this before.
It's such a good movie,
Yeah.
and then John Cena like has to play Ricky Stanicki.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before.
Like to try to like convince their wives, and it's like one of those kind of deals.
Yeah,
But your dentist's name, what was it again?
Woody Domingos.
That sounds like Ricky Stanicki.
No,
like
he's
like
real.
Woody Domingos is also like, I met this guy on this cruise. He was so cool. He did it.
Yeah.
His name was Woody Domingos.
No, dude. I've been going to the same dentist for so long, and
That's our new guy.
when
When
Ja-
we come up with excuses for our wives,
Woody
it's,
Domingos.
It's our old buddy from college. We played baseball with him. Woody Domingos. He played second base. Doesn't that sound
They'll
like a
never
second
know.
baseman?
no, he
They'll
sounds like a
never know.
dentist.
Woody Domingos.
So
Does
I've
Janie
been-
know him?
Yes. So
Damn it.
funny story.
Damn.
So
Damn it.
so I have been going to this dentist my whole life. It's literally like St. Augustine Beach. It's like an hour from my house. And Janie's like, "Why don't you just get a new fucking dentist?" And I'm like, "We only go twice a year. Like I can't just be
Does your mom still book your appointments?
No.
Oh. Does Janie book them?
No,
No.
You can book them online.
Do you book,
No,
you book
I-
your own dentist appointments?
Yeah, when I'm there,
I can't
book
believe
my-
that you go to the dentist, and I can't believe that you book your own dentist.
when I'm there, they're like, "All right, we'll see you again in 6 months."
You're such an adult. It's
So
crazy.
anyway,
Crazy.
so I go to this dentist, and Janie's like,
do you put the appointment in a shared calendar?
"No, I don't have a shared calendar. I don't even have a real calendar. I'm right up here."
How do you know when your next dentist appointment is? Do you wait for them to tell you?
They text me like a week out.
Okay.
They text me a week
Now-
out, and I usually have to reschedule it.
Now we're getting somewhere.
They text me a week out. I usually have to reschedule it.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're like, "Oh, I'm busy that day." What was I thinking?
By the way, my dad was the same way. He had a dentist in like Miami.
right. So, but they
That's
do
like a
great,
2-hour drive.
but they do a great job. Like they're great. And so Janie was giving me all this shit of like, why you still go to that dentist? Like, there's a dentist right around the corner. And in the meantime, Janie was like, got on her own insurance and all that stuff, and like didn't go to a dentist for like years.
Cavities.
And I'm like, oh yeah, she had a lot. And I was like, and she's like a,
You know that's like contagious. Did you know that? Like there's something in your saliva that like if you're making out with somebody that gets cavities, like then you're gonna get cavities.
that's gross.
Like if you don't have the cavity, I don't know what it's called.
That's why they do the fluoride. I do the fluoride.
If you don't- if you don't
so I can
have-
make out with Janie.
If you
It's
don't,
worth
if,
the
if you
30
don't have
bucks.
like the cavity bacteria in your mouth, you won't get cavities
Oh, dope. Maybe
until
that's
it's
me.
until it's introduced to you.
I'm like I got a mouth like a dog's mouth, right? It's like cleaner than humans. So anyway,
The animal that
so
licks its
so
own
in the
butthole.
meantime, Janie's like didn't have a dentist for a long time. Then is like found a dentist, and she's like bounced from like dentist to dentist to dentist to dentist, and I'm like, just go to my dentist.
No, she keeps getting all the entry rates. Smart.
No, she's not doing that. She ain't scheming the system like that. I'm like, just go to my dentist. They're great. They've been cleaning my teeth for 20 years. Just go there. And she finally went, and she was like, oh, this place is fucking great. Like, I told you.
What's so great about it? What, do you sit on like a little, like do you sit on a fire
Sit on a
truck?
golden chair.
Do you sit on a fire truck and get a little sucker when you're done? Like, what is so great about this?
No, what? They're just like, I think like some dentists are bad.
Yeah.
Where do you go to that? You go to that, right?
I go to Great Expressions. It's great.
You should go to Anastasia Dental, Dr. Woody Domingos, man.
Woody Domingos is a fake person.
No, he's not, bro.
I'm 100% confident.
No, he's not. And I actually went to high school. He's got 2 kids. I went to
Buzz and
Emma and Andrew.
Buzz and Andy.
Buzz and Andy.
Emma and Andrew. They're twins. They went to my high school. I think they were in my graduating class. Maybe they were a year younger.
What were their names?
Andrew and Emma.
So Andy.
They weren't my friends.
Andy?
Yeah, dude. What's the cowgirl's name? Is it Emma? Oh my god.
No, her name's Jessie. But they were like way smarter than me. Like we weren't really like friends or anything. They were like way too smart for me.
Domingo's too smart.
Yeah, they were smart. Well, they're dentists, man.
No, they're not.
They're not dentists. Their dad is a dentist.
Yeah, but
Are they dentists now? Are they all dentists?
I don't think so.
This is fake, dude. You're making
No,
it
it's not, dude. It's real. It's real.
You're
This
making
story's
it up.
bullshit.
This is bullshit.
No, dude.
Sorry.
I can't make
Anyways.
Should we get back to the original point that we were making about doing push-ups and your New Year's resolution?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So finish the push-up thing. Was talking to a trainer, and he was like,
How did we go from
he was
this
like-
to Woody Domingos?
to Woody Dominguez.
Because I was talking about my New Year's resolution.
Oh yeah,
About
the
flossing.
Right,
That's
it's always
right.
about you.
Yeah.
Got
That's
it.
right. Yeah.
It is about me.
So I was talking to him, and he asked me like, "Oh, so like, how many are you gonna try and do? Like, are you just gonna see how many you can do in a year?" I was like, "No, I think I'm done with the push-ups."
Yes, just stop. You did
Yeah.
it.
Well, and it was like he was like, "Well, why are you just gonna stop?" I said, "I'm gonna come up with a new goal that doesn't have to do with push-ups because I know myself, and now that I've hit my goal, like my number goal, I would just not really care anymore. Like I wouldn't really do it.
Right.
So I'm gonna switch to like now I want to try and run 150 miles before the end of the year, which again is not like it's a very attainable goal.
Yeah.
A mile a day for 150 days, like I'll be fine.
One time, Janie and I. This is when I was like, I think I had just finished running the marathon. We were still in running mode, and me and Janie and Janie's parents created a team for this thing called Run the Year. And as a group, it was probably the year 17. We ran 2017 miles as a unit.
How
The
many
four
of
of
those
us?
did you run?
Oh, I probably only did a couple hundred. Janie's dad did like 1,800 miles. Like something crazy, dude. That guy.
insane.
This was
Sometimes
when-
I think like it'd be nice to like lose weight, become a runner, and then like I go like I don't want to be like that kind of a person.
Yeah. It like
just because you run doesn't
Yeah.
mean you lose weight. Like I might.
No, I don't mean that. I just mean like I would need to lose weight.
I gained
in order
weight.
To,
I
like,
gained weight.
to
Marathon.
be somebody who's running
Right.
1,800
I'm
miles.
not saying to run to lose weight. I'm saying lose weight to
I
then
know.
be able to like. do
I
it.
never understood like the people who just like go out and just run. Like I mean, it's a good social thing and stuff like that. But like,
How's it
Is
social?
it?
You can't talk.
Yeah, what?
no. The people that run all the time, they do talk
Yeah,
While
see, that's
they're-
a whole different
while
deal.
they're running.
If you're talking and running, that's different to me.
If you're talking and
Right.
running, you don't understand my life.
I think like imagine if the three like I think I mentioned this. Imagine if the three of us went out and like started a run club, like just the three of us. Our wives would be like, "Fucking bullshit, dude. Fucking bullshit. You're not in a run club. What are you actually doing?" It's like we're just like walk from
selling
Robo's
drugs.
house to Subway.
Like,
No,
so-
Subway shut down.
Oh, is it gone?
That Subway's done, dude.
frick.
I know it's
We'll start the
really frustrating.
we'll start the run club when the local opens. We'll go to
Yeah, we'll
Robo's and we'll walk to the
Yeah,
local.
there we go. We'll walk to the local.
We're sitting there with like
What'd you do? We
grab
were
a few
we were
beers.
running. We were running with the locals, man. It was-
it's the three of us like have like sweatbands on our wrists on our head. We're just like sitting down eating like eggs Benedict.
We come back, we're all sweaty.
Is that ketchup on your shirt? No, I'm literally
blood.
bleeding.
My nipples are bleeding.
my
I didn't wear
nipples are bleeding.
Band-Aids.
I didn't Band-Aid my nipples.
Okay, I think we should probably we're 55 minutes in. I want to do wrap up.
Okay.
I have a core idea.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
And I thought of this during the podcast.
Oh, hold on. Other New Year's resolution was pay off one of my cars. I'll have it paid off by the end of this month.
Hell yeah.
I would give
Which
you a
one?
sound clip, but it's not actually done. yet.
Emily's minivan.
Dude, we're on fire. Dude, we're on fire. We're on fire.
On fire.
We're on fire.
So here's the core / closing segment
Okay.
in the style of Cardwell's update.
Okay.
So
Speed run.
not sentences, speed run.
Okay.
I'd like everyone to give their prediction for the NFL draft. We're filming this one day before the NFL draft. What is your prediction for the NFL draft? I'm going to cue you with a draft pick sound, and I want you to give a Cardwell-style hot take montage of non-sentences. Are either of you prepared?
No.
Yeah.
But I'll rip it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready
Well,
to
I gotta say it without using sentences.
You got to in the
What is this like? What is this like? Poetry for barbarians? What's that game called?
Yeah, like poetry for
Poetry.
barbarians. Yeah.
Poetry for Neanderthals. No,
Do it in the style of what Cardwell's update was.
All right, I'm going to speed run this.
All right.
Okay, you have to start with I'm going to speed run it, then non-sentences, couple of hot takes, and we'll cap it. So on my draft pick cue is when you will go. Abs will go first. Fair? Okay.
Hold on. Shadur Sanders.
I'm going to speed run this. Start again.
Okay, sorry. I gotta say on the speed
Yes.
run. Okay. All right, I'm gonna speed run this thing. Shadur Sanders, Daddy's boy, kind of sick, not that sick. Second round draft pick.
Yo, that was pretty good, dude.
to fuck you.
Yo, dude.
That's pretty good, dude. All right.
That was going to be my hot take too.
That was going to be a good one.
That was going to be my hot take. Shadur Sanders not first round, maybe first round.
That was pretty good. All right, so I'll go.
And it rhymed a little bit.
No,
too.
the
Yeah,
rhyme
it
was
did.
the
The
rhyme
rhyme
was
was
good.
that was
dope.
sick, dude.
The rhyme was sick. I'm not gonna have a rhyme, but I'll go next and I'll let you cap it on the end here. What was I supposed to say?
All right, I'm gonna speed run this thing.
Okay, let me
Start
say-
over. Start over.
All right, I'm gonna speed run this thing real quick. Top 10 pick, 3 trades in the top 10. Dolphins offensive tackle, fins up.
I don't even understand what you said. That was very Cardwell-esque. So you think there's gonna be?
All right, I'm going to speed run this thing. Quarterbacks 1, 2, who knows? First round, second round, don't know what's coming. Jackson Dart, head of Shador.
Whoa, that was a
Ooh.
good capper.
I've seen a lot of stuff that says that.
Dart ahead of Shador.
So
wow.
what were you saying?
3 trades in the top 10 picks.
3 trades in the top.
I think that's,
I
that's,
saw-
my, that's my hot
I
take.
hope the Dolphins trade up to get a fucking tackle.
I
I think the Dolphins have a chance to trade up. I think there was somebody else that I was reading about that's probably going to trade up to get a quarterback. Yeah, I think 3 top 10, 3 teams in the top 10.
I think if Shador Sanders doesn't go in the top 6 picks, like if somebody doesn't trade up to get him in like the top 5 or 6, I legitimately think he falls to the second round.
I saw
that, or like the Steelers take him way at the end.
I think that's
is
what I
they're
saw. I
saying.
think I saw the Steelers.
They're saying
taking
the
a 22
Steelers.
or something
Yeah,
like
the
that.
Steelers would probably take him way at the end of.
Wish we had
end
TJ
of
on the
first
pod.
round.
Love to hear what
Dude,
TJ thought about that.
I would if the Dolphins had a chance to take him, I would
Yeah,
or trade back
trade
and then
back.
be like,
yeah,
if he's still, then I'll take him if he's still there.
yeah.
That would be an
Just 'cause of
interesting
Tua's
play.
concussion things.
I mean, like you need a quarterback. I mean, they signed. Who did they sign?
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Oh no,
Yo, Bagoya.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's not great. So I would
But
be
yeah,
okay. I would be
I
okay if
think-
they draft Shador.
I think Jackson Dart goes ahead of him.
Yeah, I think that's. And
Apparently
then
he's-
Cam Ward's the number one.
Appar-
That's the
Cam Ward.
consensus.
I think Cam Ward's like the number one, like no doubt. So I heard a thing today that said Tennessee is not even listening to trade offers.
Well, I saw a
Like, they're
thing the other
shutting 'em
day.
down.
I saw a thing the other day that said like this is like the first time ever that there have been no like draft pick trades like before the draft. Like there hasn't been any trades yet. Usually it's like
Maybe that means a lot of uncertainty, a lot of top 10 draft,
you know what
top
I was-
10 round.
well,
top
what I was
usually
thinking
it's like a guy on the last year of his contract gets traded because he's going to sign a new contract with this team, so they
Yeah.
get an extra year of him. But none of that's happened.
So I was driving back to work today, and was literally sitting there thinking, why? You know how ESPN has the bracket challenge for March Madness?
yeah.
Why don't they have a draft challenge?
Oh, that'd be sick.
Hey, if you nail every draft pick and team that they go to in the first round, pay you $1 million.
But I think that happens every year. Like somebody gets that. Like there's a lot of analysts that have like gotten it right.
But they can pick the teams that are going to trade up, and they know.
No way
No
anybody's
way,
actually gotten
dude.
that right.
I think it's happened more than you would
I mean,
think.
I'm sure in years there have been like not much controversy.
But that's what I'm
that
saying, like $1 million,
you
not
could-
like a $1 billion.
No, but I think like
bracket
you could have
challenge.
like 10 people get it right.
No.
If you had like that many people all putting in
No.
random, yeah, I think you could. Yeah,
Bots,
significant
dude.
statistically, significantly less of a problem than the NCAA.
I'll tell you
bracket.
what, with NIL, dude, you want a bold take here? With NIL, somebody's going to get a perfect bracket in the next 10 years
Why?
Why?
because it's going to ruin upsets in March Madness.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
Bigger schools can just pay all the talent from smaller
Unless
schools.
some other small school has like one stud player that like people underestimate.
Yeah, I mean,
I just
you
think
can
there's-
underestimate
I just
one
think
stud player
statistically
when I have five
it's
of
really
them.
difficult to get it all right. Just like it's just
I
tough.
think it's going to happen.
I've seen stuff.
I just, like I said,
Speaking
it's
of
a very bold
NILs,
take.
what's
very
the dude?
bold take.
The dude that went to UCLA. What's his deal? Like,
Tennessee quarterback.
Iamia
$4
Leiva.
million? Is that
Yeah,
He
he was,
won
and
it for him,
apparently he said it wasn't over NIL stuff. He said it was he wanted to play in an offense that fit him better. It's like, bro, you threw for like 8,000 yards last year in college. Like, what
I
want to
fit in an offense that.
Not to mention you overthrow.
Sorry,
wide
did I
open
say
guys.
Yeah.
offense? I meant Bugatti.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to fit into
Fit a
Bugatti.
Bugatti.
Like, dude, it's $2 million more in NIL money.
Yeah,
$4 million is insane.
yeah.
That's a crazy amount of money.
What's Arch Manning getting? He gets 5, right?
Wasn't the LSU gymnast chick? She had like the highest NIL money
Livy
last
Dunn.
year. Yeah, I think.
Paul Skeen's wife.
Yeah, I think she was collecting like the most NIL money last year.
That's kind of that's not
Probably a
really
little
because of the
skewed, but-
sports. And
yeah,
that's
it's
like
probably a
more
little
like
skewed. Just endorsements.
social media endorsements
Yeah.
Right,
and
right,
whatnot.
right.
She was doing the commercials for
But it's considered NIL.
Viore. What is
It's-
that? What is Viore? Is that like that's like the
It's like that.
Lululemon?
Yeah,
What's
it's like the
that, shampoo?
knockoff Lulu, I think.
But they said they came first. That was like their commercial. Like
Oh, really?
we did it first. Did you see that?
No.
I don't know.
Did Viore come first? Who came first, the chicken or the egg?
I don't know.
All right, you got anything else?
My dad texted me the other day thanking me for the shout out I gave him.
Let's
last week.
go.
We gotta get my dad on the pod. This will be a good one. He won't text me about this one. There's no way he listens this long into an episode, but
Right.
we gotta get my dad. My dad wants to be on the pod, man.
I think a grandpa pod would be sick.
I would.
A grandpa pod?
Like if our 4 dads.
Oh, Grandpa Pod.
The grandpa pod?
The grandpa pod. Nice.
Yeah, let's do the grandpa pod.
All right, make the clip for it, and then we ship it off to our dads.
No, you make it, and then we'll ship it.
Okay, like well then we won't do it then.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live. All right. Anything that we should talk about before we close up?
No.
Bierstick, Bro Coaster, VooDoo Brew
Merch store.
Pub, merch store. Do we have a website?
Send us a
We should
video.
make a
Send us a
website.
Do you
video
have an
of
email address yet?
One day I tried to make a website, but then I like took a lot of
Realized
work.
it was any type of work.
I was like, GoDaddy.com.
We technically have a website. It's just like a Buzzsprout website.
Yeah.
All the links in the description. Check them out. Click on every one of them. Maybe there's something in there that's fun or funny or fun for you. Send us a picture of you chugging a beer off of a Bro Coaster or a naked grandma, and maybe you'll get some money. Huh?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, everybody. Have a wonderful day.